Climate crisis, carbon credit, and carbon business. A perspective for developing countries like India. Introduction. The climate crisis is one of the most pressing challenges of our time, affecting ecosystems, economies, and communities worldwide. Developing countries like India, with large populations and high dependence on natural resources, face unique challenges in balancing economic growth with environmental sustainability. Carbon credits and carbon business models have emerged as vital tools for mitigating climate change while promoting economic incentives for sustainable practices. Local adaptation strategies, involving communities and NGOs, play a crucial role in strengthening resilience and implementing climate solutions at the grassroots level. Climate crisis and its impacts on developing countries. The climate crisis refers to the long-term shifts in temperature, weather patterns, and extreme climate events due to human activities, primarily the emission of greenhouse gases, GHGs. Developing countries like India are particularly vulnerable to climate change due to rising temperatures leading to extreme heat waves and erratic monsoons, increased frequency of floods and droughts affecting agriculture and water security, melting glaciers in the Himalayas impacting river flows and livelihoods, rising sea levels threatening coastal communities, health crises due to increased pollution and vector-borne diseases. India, as one of the fastest-growing economies, faces the dual challenge of reducing emissions while ensuring economic growth and social development. This necessitates innovative approaches like carbon trading, carbon business models, and local adaptation measures. Understanding carbon credits and carbon business. Carbon credit is a market-driven approach to controlling emissions by allowing entities to buy or sell credits representing a reduction or absorption of carbon dioxide, CO2, or other GHGs. One carbon credit typically equals 1 metric ton of CO2 reduced or removed from the atmosphere. Carbon credits are broadly classified into two types. 1. Compliance market credits, used by companies and nations to meet regulatory emission reduction targets. 2. Voluntary market credits, purchased by businesses, individuals, or organizations to offset their carbon footprint voluntarily. Carbon business refers to activities that generate revenue through carbon credit trading, including renewable energy projects, solar, wind, hydroelectric power generation, afforestation and reforestation initiatives, energy efficiency projects in industries, waste management and methane capture, sustainable agriculture and agroforestry. How carbon business can be implemented in developing countries. Like India. In India, carbon trading can be leveraged through various initiatives. Expanding renewable energy, solar and wind energy projects can replace fossil fuel-based power generation, earning carbon credits while ensuring energy security. Sustainable agriculture and forestry. Farmers can adopt climate-smart practices like zero-tillage farming, agroforestry, and organic agriculture to reduce emissions and earn carbon credits. Waste-to-energy projects. Managing solid waste through biogas and landfill methane capture can generate revenue and mitigate methane emissions. Improving industrial efficiency. Industries can adopt cleaner production technologies and energy-efficient methods to reduce carbon footprints and sell credits. Community-based carbon projects, encouraging rural communities to undertake afforestation and biomass projects under government and NGO initiatives. Local adaptation strategies to climate change. Local adaptation refers to region-specific approaches to cope with and mitigate the effects of climate change. These strategies ensure resilience at the grassroots level, making communities more climate resilient. Some key local adaptation measures include 1. Climate-resilient agriculture, crop diversification to reduce vulnerability to extreme weather, using drought-resistant seed varieties and traditional farming techniques, promoting organic farming to maintain soil fertility and reduce emissions. 2. Water conservation and management, rainwater harvesting to improve water availability, reviving traditional water bodies to counter droughts, sustainable irrigation techniques like drip and sprinkler irrigation. 3. Disaster preparedness and early warning systems, strengthening community awareness programs on floods, cyclones, and drought preparedness, investing in real-time weather forecasting technologies. 4. Urban climate adaptation, promoting green buildings and urban forests to reduce heat island effects, waste segregation and recycling to reduce landfill emissions. 5. Ecosystem-based adaptation, mangrove restoration in coastal areas to protect against storm surges, reforestation and afforestation projects to enhance carbon sequestration. 1. Capacity building and awareness generation. NGOs can educate communities about climate change impacts and adaptation strategies, organizing training programs for farmers on sustainable agriculture and climate-smart techniques. 2. Implementing community-based carbon projects, encouraging local participation in afforestation and sustainable land use practices, supporting rural enterprises in engaging with the carbon credit market. 3. Policy advocacy and engagement. NGOs can work with governments to frame climate-friendly policies, advocating for fair carbon credit distribution to benefit marginalized communities. 4. Supporting green livelihoods and entrepreneurship, promoting renewable energy solutions at the local level, providing microfinance support for climate-resilient businesses like organic farming. 5. Monitoring and evaluation. NGOs can track and document the effectiveness of adaptation projects and carbon initiatives, ensuring accountability and transparency in carbon trading and climate funding. Conclusion: the climate crisis requires urgent action at global, national, and local levels. While carbon credits and carbon businesses offer economic incentives for reducing emissions, local adaptation strategies are crucial for protecting vulnerable populations in developing countries like India. NGOs and communities play a fundamental role in implementing climate solutions, ensuring sustainable development, and promoting resilience at the grassroots level. By integrating these approaches, India and other developing nations can strike a balance between economic growth and environmental responsibility, paving the way for a more sustainable future. Hope you have enjoyed watching the video and learnt a few new concepts. Please share the video with your friends and subscribe to our channel for more such informative and educational videos in future. Thank you very much.